Hey you guys, welcome back to Libro Review. I hope you're doing very nice and I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you. In today's video, I'm going to be recommending 5 basic books that you can read in order to improve your communication so that you are able to pass your message and convey your ideas in a better way. All these books are meant for different purposes, so you will for sure get at least one book that will help you to improve your communication in different areas. Also, I have a little bit of cold, so if my nose sounds blocked or if you hear something weird, ignore it. Let's begin. The first book is meant for beginners if you want to get into public speaking, or even if you want to convey your message properly in a meeting, in a presentation, or to your friends and family. Even then it can be helpful. This is the ultimate guide for everything for a beginner. The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking by Dale Carnegie is amazing. It is short to read, though I do suggest you take your time with it because it is a full package. It talks about every single detail, your voice modulation, your body language, your expressions. You can literally communicate through all these things. It talks about verbal communication, non-verbal communication, and all the aspects of communication. So if you want to read something easy peasy but you want to learn how to do effective communication, this is your book. The next book again is by Dale Carnegie, but this I will say is for the people who already are aware of a few principles of communication and have read a few books before, because it's not a very beginner friendly book. And the book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Now this book will help you to dive into the psychology of the other person so that you know what to say at what time, so that the other person is paying attention to what you are saying. Your message is clear yet short, and trust me, you will be that one person that everybody loves because of your communication skills. Communication anyhow is a very important skill. You have to read this book once. 2 things though. 1, please take your time with it. It is not a book that you can just go through and that is it. You have to take your time with it. I still go back to it even if I have read it already. So I suggest you read it once completely and then keep marking when you read it completely so that you know what you have to go back to, and then later on keep going back to it, keep revising it according to your notes. Secondly, there are certain principles in this book that may seem manipulative, that may seem, I don't know, mean and stuff like that, because it did to me. So I was really judging this book very hard, but unfortunately that is the truth of life. But if you are using it in a good way, then it is amazing because you can get great things done. The next book is 4 Agreements, and this is not directly a book about communication, but oh my god, the biggest role it plays in your communication. It will drive you crazy. It talks about the 4 rules that you're supposed to keep in mind, not only for communication but for other things too. So if you read this book, yes, you will understand how to go about life and it will improve the quality of your life, but at the same time it will tell you how to use your words and how to communicate in a way which is effective, which is personal, which is helping you to build a strong bond and strong relationships, especially personal relationships. This book is the best for personal relationships. Again, it is a very short book. It is very beginner friendly, so anybody can read it. Even if you are not a beginner and you're an avid reader but you haven't read this book, you must read it at least once. But take your time with it and make sure you're applying what you're reading. Whatever is there in all these books are very practical. So if you don't apply whatever you're reading in your real life, then they're completely useless. The next book is The Storytellers Secret by the author Carmen Gallo. Now this is for anybody who wants to specifically read something for public speaking. If you are a fan of TED Talks and you want to become a speaker like all the TED speakers, then this book is very helpful. It will help you to understand how the TED speakers are able to script their entire speech, and then what is their method of delivery, what are the things that they always keep in mind. And this book is so elaborated, so in depth, and it talks about every kind of speech. It can be inspirational, it can be motivational, it can be mission driven, it can be storytelling, it can be educational, whatever it is. This book talks about every single field and how different TED speakers from all these different fields are able to script and deliver their speeches in the best way possible. I loved this book so much, though I am not into public speaking like exactly right now. I am in love with this book because it also helps me with my YouTube. The next book is Talkless Say More, and this book again is, oh my god, so good. This book talks about the 3 C's that you're supposed to keep in your mind while talking, so that you don't just start blabbering and the other person does not even get what you're saying. You're able to speak clearly, you're able to build a connection, and you're able to build a strong relationship even if the person is completely like a stranger and you don't know that person at all, and you're like, oh my god, you know, how am I supposed to go, and you're awkward and you're scared. And I completely understand what that feels like, but this book is so good. It has literal techniques that will help you to connect, bond. All these books are beginner friendly, which is why I have recommended only 5 books. There are more books about communication that will help you in a deeper manner, so let me know if you want to watch that video, then I can make that, where I recommend 10 books or 15 books related to communication, because I read a lot of communication books. I hope you enjoyed the video. I try to make it as good as possible because I'm not really feeling well right now, so please ignore the lack of energy or anything like that. I will be back with another energetic video very soon. Please do like, share, subscribe, bell button, all those good things, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.